For some reason I like the post-apocalyptic setting. Something just nice about being in like a wasteland setting. It might just be the lack of use. There's such an overabundance of fantasy and sci-fi RPGs that when you hit a Fallout or a Wasteland, it's like, oh wow, it's been ages since the last one. So it feels fresh again, even though it's arguably the version that has the least variety. Because they're all kind of taking after some kind of Mad Max type predecessor or something. Oh, there was a whole camp down there, just like I thought there'd be. But I'm not down there yet. I'm taking them free heals. Get out of my way, Ray. Ray. Trying to grab the valuables, Ray. There's just a hole in this platform. That seems like that seems hazardous. Must be meant for an insert of some kind of like pulley or something. Best I can think of. It's got to be so dangerous down there. Do they attack on sight? No? I hope not. It'd be hard to deal with. Legate. Volkmar. That's clearly the one. Alright, Legate is a title. Scrap Scavenger. Yeah, the mind-controlled scrap scavengers are here. And of course, everything here counts as stealing. Not that I necessarily care when it comes to these guys. Have you been naughty, Mr. Volkmar?
Magalan bless you. Now tell me, are you a son of Tavar? Did you swear allegiance to the Duke and his outlaws?
What do you want to know?
Why would you hide the answer? So, are you an outlaw?
I'm not part of any faction.
Then you can stay here as my guest. All clerics offer a hand to all free people. I hope one day you will come to serve Kalan. Remember my hospitality when you come to make your choice.
What is your job here?
We need a lot of raw materials to feed our smelting furnaces in Ignadan. Material that is essential for our fighting machines. And we can get those resources right here.
Why here of all places? It's a long way from Ignadan.
Here, we achieve two things at once. We acquire the resources we need, and we also deny them to the enemy. The Duke relies on profits to keep power. We cut off his profits, and there's a chance his men will overthrow him.
You're not worried about the Duke finding out where you are?
We've been careful.
Maybe you haven't been careful enough.
What do you mean?
The Scrap Baron has noticed that his deliveries have stopped.
Damn, I feared stopping them completely was pushing our luck. Kalan is right. Greed will be our undoing.
So, what's your plan?
I will have to rethink our strategy. An open fight could mean losses in men and material. So, I think finding a way to throw off his suspicions would be our best course.
What can I do?
I will make sure the outlaws get their deliveries from time to time. Just enough so that suspicion is decreased. You need to sell that lie. Make it sound like everything is getting back to normal. Can I count on your assistance?
You can count on me.
Good, but be careful. If you're caught, the outlaws don't tend to be subtle when they're angry.
You should be more worried about the outlaws attacking you.
We have persuaded those who found us to keep our presence a secret. These weak-minded outlaws cannot stand against Kalan's will. They'll take any order I suggest to them. You have to keep your orders simple, but if you do, even an outlaw can understand what they must do.
How long will they obey you for?
As long as I want it. In their eyes, I am their new god.
Wait, you use suggestion on the outlaws? Did they resist it?
My rate of success was high, but suggestion isn't without problems.
What problems?
One outlaw resisted. He wasn't as dumb as he looked. I thought I got through to him, but I was wrong. He ran when he got the chance.
And you let him get away?
That wasn't the plan. He escaped in the night, so it was too dangerous to go after him. Out in that darkness, we could have blundered into 100 outlaws trying to get that one back. I sent a patrol out to bring him back as soon as it was light. If he'd told the other outlaws, they would be here already. And despite his resistance, our ex-prisoner is a coward. He's hiding out there somewhere. I want him, and I want my property back.
Your property?
Yes. When he got away, he stole my weapon. Just make sure I get my weapon back, and I guarantee him his life.
I can help you get your weapon back.
Thank you. It is a scar on my honor to leave it in the hands of an outlaw. Bring it back to me.
I got your weapon back.
Then I am grateful, and Kalan will hear your words. I would back you if you wanted to join the Clerics. You have potential. Take this as a gesture of our appreciation.
Oh, weird. I thought that the escaped outlaw would be the one that I found a moment ago that clearly was under some level of control but wasn't helping with everybody the way that everyone else is helping. He's clearly, it seems to have just abandoned. But no, it was the historian dude I met who I just sort of like casually asked for the weapon, not knowing that anyone even wanted it. I was like, I want the cleric weapon, and I was like, I don't know where the dialogue's coming from, but might as well. So I'm torn between which faction to go with in this quest, because on one hand, this guy's mind controlling people, which is pretty unethical, just straight up, just sort of taking his own slaves, whereas the other one, the other faction's planning on building a nuclear weapon to potentially use to wipe out Bessa or Edan or anyone, and like that's a problem. I don't really want the outlaws to have a nuclear weapon. Honestly, both of these factions have me pushing back towards the berserkers and being like, you know, the berserkers, they're kind of dumb, but these guys are pretty shit. Both these factions are like, oh wow, oof, do I really want to deal with these guys? That, coupled with the fact that everyone I've encountered that plays this game seems to side with the clerics and join them, makes me all the more think like, I'll get different skills and gameplay variety than most people do, and I won't have to deal with these mind controlling assholes or the nuclear weapon assholes. By the way, wearing your references on your sleeve, right? Like we have the magic people are all like, here's the mystical force that rules our entire being. And then the wasteland people are like, we're making a nuclear missile. That's what we always do in every single... That's just what happens in wasteland stories, apparently. Is that you're building up to a big bomb, because you can. The problem with berserkers is that they're just annoying. Especially when I pull out this thing. What's it called? I don't remember what it's called. My pause menu. Which is frustrating, because, like... You could argue I'm using the pause menu to do stuff like my level up stuff, like my weird hard to quantify stats stuff, but like I also have to pull out this thing just to read, which is weird because I clearly have these things as physical goods that I sell to people, so I clearly have these in my inventory. But even when I'm reading a document I just picked up, I have to do it via my wrist thing that everyone yells at me for. Four Houses Part 1 I just picked up. The black house is on the far left. The White House has been there only one summer. The White House is young, and the Black House is on the far left. It's one of those. It seems to be the setup of a logic puzzle. One of the really standard ones, like the one we did in a location of a treasure, probably. Like the puzzle we did in Dishonored 2, I believe. Jesus. I can try lying to Mad Bob. It's worth a shot. I'm not exactly psyched about my chances necessarily. But I don't really like Mad Bob for starters, so there's that, I guess. I'm not really against lying to him, I'm just a little not convinced it'll work out. A lot of the people in the Wasteland area do seem kind of stupid, admittedly. And hey, if he attacks me first, then the law of the land seems to be that I win. Like if he attacks me first, then it's like I'm in my clear to attack him and tear him apart. So I talked to William, and he was putting his foot down on the money. I'm wondering if that has an update with Chloe. I don't really want to do the steal from her with a key thing, but that might be the only way to even progress the story. Like I can't talk to her. What the hell?
It's his own fault.
I stop listening whenever she opens her
Weird.
mouth. You're dead now?
It just feels like they're missing an opportunity, not letting me have more story branches. It seems that if you don't like Rat and don't want to side with him and deal with his idea, too bad. It doesn't seem like there's a branching decision path for this quest. And that just feels like a weird missed opportunity. I could just provoke him with the Mad Bob thing and then he would get defeated by me. And maybe that would give me high rank, who knows?
About these favors you want. Your scrap will be delivered soon.
You better be right.
It's coming.
Right. You got it done. Anything else to tell me?
Nothing else.
Right. Good. Here. This is your share for helping me out.
I have to get called out for that, right? There's no way this works. Son of a bitch. Mad Bob wants me to complete some tasks for him. Did that just show up?
About these favors you want. Any other opportunities for profits?
That's single-minded. Okay. Just don't fuck this up. Get this done right. The instructions are simple. Think you can follow them?
Just tell me what you want doing.
I need a debt paying. It doesn't matter what else you do here in the fort. You have got to pay your debts. Otherwise, you're no one. So I need you to sort out what I owe.
Who do you owe?
Ace. He always gets lucky in cards. Maybe too lucky. I lost big to him the other day, and I've got to clear that debt. But I don't feel like seeing him. I might forget he was lucky and get angry with a fast-dealing bastard.
Did he cheat?
Maybe. Maybe not. But I lost, and people saw it. My name counts where it has to, and that means paying your debts. This IOU is worth 1,000 shards, and I'll add a little bonus to go with it. Just as a big, warm thank you to Ace.
I'll take care of your debt with Ace.
Take the shards. Do the job. Don't fuck up. Here. And of course, don't forget my little present for Ace. Put them in Ace's place, near the marketplace. Put them on the table, or somewhere obvious.
I just don't trust it. Talks about putting it somewhere obvious and stuff like that. I don't trust it. Ace, why Ace and drop point? There's a drop point and there's Ace separately. curious about that.
Sure, okay.
It feels like the way he was talking just makes it feel like it's some kind of trap. Like it's gonna be, it's full of exploding spiders or something. A plague. A grenade. As opposed to just being 1,000 shards. I don't really fully buy into the idea. Seems like that'd also be the reason why he doesn't want to be in person. It's because it's a trap and he doesn't want to be caught in it.
We have to do something.
Or is he like, oh, that asshole, yeah, let him do it. Party service.
I'm done here.
I'm done here. I was wondering if something would happen. What if it is just 1,000 shards and it's just... that's all it is. It's just paying off debt and then it's over. And there's no twist. No nothing. Just a really minor task. Right, Ace should be at the bar, right? I need to make a few trips around other towns real quick too, because I need to see if I can fix some of the quests that never got properly turned in.
Those creatures need dealing with. And you just realize that now?
I heard he was sleeping around. No surprise he got himself in trouble.
The scrap baron wants to settle his gambling debts.
And they said not to play him. Now here comes the payday of them all. Opportunity, opportunity, you've got to take your chance. I hope you get your chance too, my friend. When you do, take it.
A casket?
Where is it?
I left it in your shack.
Mine and my brother's shack. We share everything. When he gets back, we're going to split these earnings. We'll both get a new start. Man, and to think they told me not to play the Baron. They'll eat those words now.
You need a break every once in a while if you're going to stay sane. But do you get one?
That is his problem, not mine.
Why do I feel like we're gonna go back and the brother's gonna be dead? Was there any alcohol with the casket?
They want to know.
Like, that's a not so happy trap.
The elves keep going
Huh.
like this. They're bound to kill everyone.
He always settles his gambling debts with a little extra on top.
A few shards and all this will be easier.
I don't know. What do we think is the over-under on this being legit? Just trying to make a little money and experience on the side. While doing the kind of day-to-day stuff that this place just will do without me, I suppose. In some of these cases. Wonder how he's gonna react on the topic of debt when he finds out that I screwed him. Shh, no one needs to know. Especially not him. Maybe I should just call him Mad Bob a few times and see what happens. That's the yellow. Crap. I changed course midway through my trip. The wrong dot. Kind of preferred the flow when we were exploring it all the first time around. Now it's a lot of running. Here we go.
About these favors you want. I've completed that delivery for you.
Just in time. I just heard his brother is back. I hope he enjoys the surprise you left him.
What is it that I left him?
Oh, if I told you, that would ruin the surprise.
You're making it sound suspicious.
I am.
What was that?
That was the surprise. I bet Spade just jumped for joy.
There was a bomb in that casket?
You did good work. You're in danger of making me trust you.
Pay me.
I always pay. Take this. And I don't forget favors either. You're free to use Ace and Spade shacks as your own. Move in whenever you want.
Whoa, listen. Bob sometimes... Well, he can sometimes...
Are you going to speak clearly, Ray?
Yeah. No, forget it.
Yeah, that went exactly as I thought it would. It'd be such a weirdly innocuous quest if it didn't go and take that kind of turn. So there was a bomb in the casket, which blew up everybody, and yet I'm supposed to think that I can now move into that house, the one I just blew up. Am I listening to this correctly? I just got permission to move into the house I just blew up. Wow, what an honor. A house, I will tell you, I already lost track of where... Oh yeah, there it is. Oh wow, I can use Ace's house all on my own. Goody. Yeah, there's Spade, he's dead. Ooh. He had stuff on him. Is Ace even here? I don't think Ace is even here. I think I just killed his brother. But he was not at all there when it happened. Well, I'll just sleep in the burning wreckage until tomorrow. Like a totally not sociopathic person would do. Did his body get flung somewhere? He's just doesn't seem to be here. Does he know about what happened? That dog looks pretty psyched. Oh, was that him?
You fucking asshole! You murdered my brother! You killed Spade!
I'm sorry about your brother.
Sorry? What good does sorry do him? Well, you took blood as payment, so will I. A life for a life. Right here, right now.
Dude, I'm the courier. What's wrong with you? I mean, not obviously he's distraught over an actual tragedy, but I mean, like, fuck, I'm the wrong target.
Do you want to end up dead too?
So, my life matters and his doesn't? You think I should just take this? No. You killed my brother. Now I'm going to kill you. You're dead.
The scrap baron killed your brother. How do you... Why can't I point that out more? Okay. Ray? Ray. Yo, Ray. Ray. Well,
I mean, shit.
I didn't want to do it. He attacked me. Everyone attacks me first in this town. Don't forget that.
Is everything okay with us?
I don't know. You tell me.
We're still neutral. I was curious. I don't know. You tell me. I still get a kick out of the fact that you can have people appraise what they think of you when you first meet them in this game. So you'll have like a conversation like, yes, I am this person, and then a second later like, yeah, I have a weirdly just detailed opinion of you all of a sudden, even though we just met. All right, this is the house I robbed. Now there's an unnamed person hanging out inside it. These are all just Alexa, right? Yeah, I'm more concerned if it was raw Alexit, because that's the stuff I can get. Raw ELEX, because that's the stuff I can work with. Gotten a fair bit done around here. Is this just a regular guard hanging out? Yep. Just doing his guardly duties at the, oh. Is this where everyone shits? This might be where everyone shits. It's the edge of the area. Weird shacks. Privacy a bit. Bit of privacy. Fragile power. The Tramp Confederacy. Don't know about that one. The Big Bang is in there. I mean, I should try to... Surely I should try to, like, in some way... sabotage the bomb, right? Seems kind of irresponsible to allow it to happen. Well, I can give him factions. See, it says 2 of the enemy's factions cities. That might count Abessa and here, which would be enough. I don't know. I don't know if it counts. No, he's pointing me up there. I think I do have to go to the Cleric one specifically. I don't think he counts Abessa as one of the enemy cities, which makes sense because the Abessa is not really a military force interested in conquering or really taking any real role, right? Let's see if I can do the outlaw quest finally. That seems to keep not letting me finish it. I think it just seemingly I just didn't have the right items on me, and the game was just didn't have any dialogue left over for explaining what had to be done for the quest, so it was largely making itself sound like it's done.
About the supplies you need. I have the water you wanted.
Great. That'll stop me from drying out.
About the world heart.
Yeah?
I could just turn around and use my charisma because I've gained so much at this point. Your people need you. Without your help, they lose everything they have worked for. It's probably not very likely, but I mean, he's probably better off being within the order of people that will actually work with him and defend him rather than the outlaws, which are just douchebags. And the culture shock of changing between these different factions probably has a decent chance of getting you in hot water, as you underestimate just how no one is actually there to help you. I mean, I just witnessed a dude get bombed for winning at a bet publicly. But I still don't have 2 charisma. I don't have 2 charisma still? So this quest is still not done, huh? Also, I don't have 2 charisma, really? Oh yeah. My only point in personality is the practitioner. Oh, I have a point in practitioner because it's on my necklace. I should go get that for real sometime, but it's expensive actually. God, the next group one's really expensive too. Yeah, I haven't purchased anything else. Whoops. Huh. And having 2 points in it as a result of other stuff doesn't count towards that total. That's fine. I need dried meat, you know, ration packs. And I'll need water and some sort of weapon. I gave him a weapon and I gave him water. I must just not have enough dried meat. And the game's just not at all telling me about the current condition of the situation. I can make fried meat out of raw meat. Can I even make dried meat? I think I have to buy dried meat. Or steal it. I can't cook with it, can I? None of these things require... None of these require dried meat. I think I just haven't had factions. This guy takes a piss every time I visit him, and it's just weird. How much is he drinking? He just stands around all day. It seems odd. Cultivate right your door.
It's been a while. Maybe no one will recognize me.
So I took care of Cultivated Ear Door. I'm just curious to see if the leader will react to that. Since Ear Door won't even talk to me.
I have brought you a report from another city.
Yes? Which city did you go to?
I went to the fort.
Good. Then tell me your report on the outlaws.
The fort is well prepared for defense. They're not lacking weapons, and they seem determined to keep what they have.
And their state of mind? I'd hoped the outlaw problem would solve itself by them tearing themselves apart.
They have similar numbers of people to you. It's true that they don't all agree, but their leader, the Duke, seems to have the outlaws under control.
Then I will need to think again about Tavar. I was hoping that they'd implode, leaving us with one less threat. But it seems we may not be so fortunate. Tavar is always safer when it's fighting itself. It leaves them less energy for fighting us. Thank you for your report.
You're not even going to mention the nuclear weapon they're making, huh? Alright.
I went to the Dome City in Abessa.
Any information about the other factions is useful. Tell me what you learned.
The people in the Dome City seem to want to remain neutral, but they are waiting to be attacked by the Alps. They know the war is coming.
I think they're short of supplies and feeling lost, leaderless, awaiting the axe to fall. The war has displaced a lot of refugees into Abessa, and there's a lot of argument over what to do with them and what they mean. That takes up most of their time. Thank you for your report.
About my support. How am I doing?
Ornir told me that you failed to help him deal with an outlaw he was worried about. My wife doesn't trust you. That doesn't give me confidence in your motives for being here. You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
Listen, something occurred to me. My old friend Mason used to live on the coast before he joined Jackson's gang. He used his place as a bolt hole when he hit trouble. Maybe he's gone back there now.
Okay, let's go look for Mason.
Good idea. If he's there, he might not stay too long.
Oh, we're going now. Okay.
Look at this place. Some days I think we should just all take a wife and settle down instead of chasing after stupid pieces of paper.
You know that would mean they would kill your wife as well.
Wow, you really don't do daydreams, do you? I mean, I'm not even married and you've killed my wife.
You know that dog you've always wanted?
What? Hey, what? No! Don't go killing my imaginary dog, too. Can we get on and find Mason? He should be hanging around somewhere on the beach, fishing or something. We just have to go down the path here and follow the coast. Mason's old hiding place is a wooden hut at the end of this path. We're doing great.
That's the funniest conversation that this game's had so far. Whoa, you don't do daydreaming, do you? Uh-oh, we're under attack. I'm not even married. You killed my imaginary wife. Ray? Ray? Ow, how did I miss? Oh, it's down. Oh, I was all prepping my finisher by taking out my shield, getting it off. Well, howdy do ya? I ain't even married. You killed my imaginary wife. Oh. Exile's friendly. Exile's got a gun? You guys know how to use guns? Jesus. Put that thing down before you hurt somebody, or I kill you with my chainsaw sword. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good disincentive to not fuck with me. Listen, my sword is a chainsaw. Do you really want to do this? Dude, I just took care of the mutant that attacks you in your life, or I don't know. Maybe that mutant attacked us, or maybe you guys lived together and the mutant was just defending your base. I don't know. I feel like I did you a favor, maybe.